All right, you guys, we're live. It's our unit meeting, October 27th, 2025. We're excited to be here today. And I got a couple of announcements before we see what everybody sold and what everybody's doing. Okay. And then I'm sure Maureen may have some too. So the first one is giftology. I have put this out there several times for you guys. It's not too late to register. Giftology, Kristen Sharp and Brittany Jinks put this on, two national sales directors and several other top directors. And it is a 30-minute YouTube guest event where they're going to go over gift ideas with our product line. Okay. And they're going to have some specials on each of them. And there's going to be some prizes. And they're not wimpy prizes. These are like Dyson hair wraps. It's all kind of like bougie prizes is what I can say. And your people get in for being on that night, for purchasing, for booking, for signing up. And so at the end of the program, they send a link for you to register your guests that are going to get in the drawing. And then they come back and give all the prizes. And it's a lot of fun. The biggest thing is you have to pay to do it. Like we all had to pay. If you miss the deadline, I think it's $17 now, but it's still worth it. Every single dollar they make, no money. Okay. Every dollar they get is going back either in Mary Kay gift certificates, Visa cards, or those big prizes. Okay. And they're all on the piece of paper. But it's this next Sunday night. So it's Sunday the 2nd at 7 o'clock p.m. And we've got a little time change. So I'm sure we all
Ah,
have we're going to get an extra hour of sleep. So it's going to feel like 6 o'clock.
no,
Okay.
we're not.
No, we're not. Santa says, no, we're
No.
not. But that's coming up and it's a great way. When I have participated before, and one time I sold $1,200. I had 19 people get on. I sold $1,200 and one of my girls got $100. And you know what they did when a girl wins the $100 gift certificate? They send it to the consultant $100. They send $100 in Venmo, and then your girl gets whatever she wants, right? So you make $100. So it's pretty awesome. Or you make $50 out of it. So anyway, I think that's pretty awesome. But I want to encourage you, if you haven't looked into that, how many of y'all are registered for Giftology that you're doing it? Okay. It's not too late. So if you want to do it, you just jump on there and you can pay your money. I'll post it again on Cheetah Nation so you can look at, I think it's under actually events.pink. Anyway, Ricky is, Christine is great. Donna, I
I
think you
am.
are.
Uh-huh.
So there's some things you should have got an email. I just got it last week and it said, this is some scripts to email people, or this is a script to text people to start getting them where you're going to send them the link to get on because you really, you can just send the link on your guest on your like group page, but really it's better to text them individually the link because as we know, you know, that's how they're really going to get on there. And you want a list of who's on there because your name goes in too for drawings, you guys, for how many guests you have on there. Okay, so you need to know. So my thought is to text them and get commitments and have me a little notebook of who said they're going to get on that night. Okay,
Hey,
that's the first.
Cleta, one
Yeah,
question on the who did the and I probably need to go back and check. Who did the email come from with the link? Did it come from
Curtis
Yeah.
Hannah.
Curtis Hannah? Okay.
Curtis
Yeah, I'm
Hannah.
Okay.
looking and I don't see that. When did you get
I
that
don't remember
email?
getting
Okay,
it either,
let me
Cleta.
look. Let me look while we're talking. Just a
But
minute. I
yeah.
tell you
Okay.
what, while y'all doing that, go ahead
I
and
haven't
look.
got it.
Um, Go ahead and look. I mean, put your stats in the chat.
Okay.
Giftology. Okay, there it is. It
When did
is.
it come?
Excuse me. It is under Ava Holiday.
That's probably why I didn't notice it. Oh yeah.
AVA
Okay.
Holiday is
I
who
see
it's
it.
under. And the subject says you are registered. Here are your resources for Giftology 2025. Okay. And then it doesn't have the link or anything yet, but it has all the scripts and exactly what to say. Okay. And so I will, if you want to register, y'all, it's www.giftology.pink.
And that one came last week. It's the only one I got from
I
that
got it
was
on
a
October
reminder.
the 15th.
October 15th. Okay.
So go back and look at your thing, October the 15th.
Okay.
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 Okay, thank you.
Perfect. I will. Okay.
Yeah. And
Thank
then
you.
just you want to pin that, like save that email so you can go back. But they're going to send the actual link on, I believe it's October the 31st. Let me see what it says in here. Uh, let me see, because someone just asked me, when do I get my link? Blah, 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 blah. Reminder. Someone said it was the 31st. So we'll be getting the link. Those of you that registered, you just watch your email for the link of for you to get on and for you to give it to them. Okay. All right. So that was one thing I wanted to remind you of. Also, the what's in the bag this week is going to be, we're going to talk about body care products. And so we're going to talk about gift ideas, body care products. You're going to love it. That's at 8:15 Eastern, 7:15 Central. And then I wanted to remind you about the chemo care packets. Um, Y'all, I've
Ditto.
sold 36, so I have 72 to give out. And you might say, well, Cleta, you didn't make any money. I know. But what a great thing that I can donate 36 chemo to 36 people going through this. And it really did not cost me anything. I'm just taking my profit and I'm giving it back. But it still did count toward my wholesale, you
Right.
know?
Mhm.
And you guys, we got double credit right now. So you can max out your double credit by doing chemo care packs.
Same
And
for our unit too.
the key is getting on live on your public page, showing it if you have. If you don't have it, you can show a picture of it and then take the donations. And then if you're doing it and you're not local to me or you don't have a cancer, like you're like, I only have like 10 or 5, you can actually, if you have to order them, you could order them and ship them to me. Like order them your name, ship them to me. I'll package them up for you, put all the
Mhm.
goodies in it, and we'll take them to our cancer center. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to do that, just let me know. Um, but it's not too late to do that. I'm going to do it till the end of the month. I know some of you guys are doing it in November. It's called Movember for men that have cancer that are going through
Oh,
chemo. And so,
Okay.
um, that's what Ricky told me, right? Ricky, is that right? Movember, something like that. Anyway, so we can do it next month too. All right. Also, I'm going to talk about double credit on the Boss Babe call. So we're
Yes,
going to talk
ma'am.
about
It is Movember
Movember, right? Is
for
that what you
men.
said?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Well, it's like they have a mustache thing where they shave clean and then they don't shave, and it kind of raises money for it. We have it going on at our hospital.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. All right. Well,
I'll
thank
get
you.
the flyer and I'll post it on the website tomorrow, on the Cheetah Nation tomorrow.
Okay. Sounds good. And you could do something for men for that if you wanted. You could do the men's moisture lotion and really you still could do the lip balm because they still get dry lips too. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, okay, couple little let's see what time it is. Just a couple little reminders that this is the end of the month on Friday. So you want to make sure that if you want where you're that the my shop to where people order, it goes straight to your checking account, then you want to make sure you have set up your direct deposit on InTouch. You just go to InTouch, go to your profile, which is usually if on the computer it's the top right corner, it has your picture or it has your initials, and it'll say direct, or you can even type in direct deposit. It'll probably show you. But if you put in your checking account, then that money goes straight into your account. It don't have to go to a Visa debit card. If you don't have a checking account, then that's the way they'll do it. Okay, so you want to do that. If you don't have a current website, you want to go and set it up this month so that next month you can go and start setting up everything because it is going to go live in December. So, um, and they'll tell us the date here shortly, but I think it's mid-December. Okay. Um, Also, the Power Up and Grow. If all of you that did 600s in September, okay, if you did a 600 September,
So,
this is the awesome felt board.
it's so
We
cute.
love it so much. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Latrice had hers out too. It is so awesome. You can they have two whole bags worth of letters you can put on it. And, I just thought I'm just going to put my gold there, right there by my little pink pumpkin. And, but that you'll earn that this month if you do a 600. So I know some of you have already done it, which is awesome. Um, Let's see. On October 31st, the Younger Me promotion, where you get on there and say the Younger Me would be so proud, and you put a picture of you when you started Mary Kay, and or a video or whatever, and y'all can look through that. But that's a little promo that Mary Kay's doing, and they said if some of them are going to get on the big Mary Kay website, and so anyway, y'all want to do that? That'll be awesome. Um, let me see if there's anything. Oh, last thing on that, on your customers, my customers, look at your orders on the 31st of October and just make sure you don't have any pending website orders that you forgot to do or you didn't know that they're on there. If they're pending but you took care of it, don't worry about it because they're going to wipe all those off. So they're not anything pending or new is not going to be on there. Okay, when they switch over. So make sure that if you're like just look at it and say, "Hey, do I have anything that I haven't taken care of yet?" Does that make sense? Okay. And if there's any phone numbers that you want to keep, if you think, "Oh, that's her home number," Aunt Mary still has her home number, you might want to go look at that if you that's the only place that you have phone numbers, okay? Or any other dates if you want to say if you are one that does stuff for anniversaries, then you want to look at the dates. But so they're going to transfer the birthday, the cell phone, and that's it on the numbers. Okay. Okay, let's do some recognition.
Did I have one
Maureen?
question
Yeah, go ahead.
about the getting the stuff changed? Only thing I did bank account and all that stuff. I've done that, but a long time ago I had a landline, and I've been trying to get it taken off. It like it's on the back of my books. My when they come, like if I have something addressed to me, I'm like,
Oh, okay. You got to
they
go to
wouldn't let
your
me take it off.
you
Yeah.
got to go to your profile.
Mm-hmm.
And when you go to your profile, it has your phone numbers on there and it'll have that number on there. You just need to delete it.
I
Like
tried. It wouldn't let me for some reason. It didn't even have a delete over there, even when I hit edit. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but I'll try it again though.
otherwise, I would call Mary Kay and
Mhm.
the
Tell them
Mary
that.
Kay number
Okay.
1-800-272-9333.
273-9333.
Call them and say, "Listen, I need some help. I need to get this home number off of here because
Yeah.
people are
Mhm.
trying to order
Yeah. They're
thousands
trying
and
to call
thousands of
me
dollars
and
and they
had
can't
that
get on."
number in like I can't even remember. Yeah.
I know it. I
Yeah.
know it.
Okay. Okay.
That's what it is. So yeah, if you can't, or I may look tomorrow when we get off the phone and see if I can
Okay.
look and see for you too. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Well, let's do. Maureen, do you got anything else that's upcoming that you need to talk about?
Yep, we got some stuff going on Thursday night here between 6 and 8 at the studio. We're gonna do a little the beauty drop with all the new things and just come on and try things. So it worked out pretty good last week. So we're gonna do it again this Thursday between 6 and 8.
All right. Awesome. And listen, the fall retreat is over. You missed it. The January Jumpstart. Salem has already registered. Whoop, whoop. So registration is open for January Jumpstart. It's going to be fantastic. We got some great speakers and a lot of directors that are going to be coming. So if you look under Cheetah Nation, it's under featured. It's like right there on the top and on mine too. And so, but it's 75 and it goes up to 90 December the something, I think 21st or something. Okay. So sometimes you just want to knock it out and just go ahead and commit so you know you're coming to that. All right. And it starts on Friday night. We're going to have a pizza party and lots of recognition. So listen, everybody, it's a star is going to be recognized. People that did the Power Up and Grow, red jackets, all the things. Okay. And then it's going to be the court of like where you rank in the from July 1st to December 31st in sales and in recruiting. And so we're going to have a big lineup, our course. It's a lot of fun. You're going to love it. Okay, if you've never been. Right, Donna? It turned Donna around from
Yes.
fat lips to a queen. So that's that. Okay. So you guys, let's do some recognition on here. All right. Let's go with Donna, 275 in sales. And we'll attend an event at a local store. Donna, tell us about that. What is going on? Tell us what you're doing.
Well, my sales was some of my Christmas treasures.
Okay.
They've already and I'm saving all my Mary Kay order boxes so I can put all this stuff in it and just hand them their box of treasures.
Love it.
I'm loving working on that. And then the event, one of my friends owns a little boutique in Thomasville where I get a lot of the little treasures. And she's having an event on December 6th. I think it's the first weekend in December. And she asked me to would I come and set up a little thing, and I get to stay as long as I want for the hours they're open, or I can go for 2 hours or whatever. And she has a few, and she's featuring small business owners.
Awesome.
And
I think all of us need to look down down like where you live in local boutiques and say, hey, are you doing any kind of like an open house, whatever? Say, I would love to come and just do satin hands, satin lips on your guest and give away a satin lips, just like customer appreciation. And if they
Mm-hmm.
don't sell makeup and skincare and body care, they like it because it doesn't cost them anything and it's an extra little perk.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a great idea.
And it draws more customers into the store because some will be coming just to see me
Yeah, that's right.
that have
That's
never been
right.
in the
Because
store.
you'll
So,
advertise on Facebook, say, hey, I'm over here, come see me.
mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
awesome, awesome. Okay, Christine, and Christine's at the hospital with her husband. Y'all still keep him in your prayers. But $710, she's got 7 appointments booked and 3 sharing. So congratulations, Christine.
Woo!
Do you
Yeah,
want to tell us about it?
Yeah, several of those that appointments that are coming up are with nurses this week, and then I have a couple of spouses that I've ran into over the period of time, and so I've got them finally booked too. And the sales were all skincare, literally all skincare from last week's little facials. That
Awesome.
and I ask each one of them, hey, can you bring somebody? And then whoever, when I would pre-profile there was somebody, hey, can you bring somebody? And so I was able to group them together. I have 5 of them that they are affected really bad by the shutdown because it's both husband and wife. And so they're booking parties so they can earn it. And I'm like, that's the smartest way to go.
That's really good. That's a great
I just
idea.
tickle pink instead of just losing them
Yeah.
because hey, they can't. I'm like, listen, and I'm doing. I had to go back on your website and find it and send it to him today. I've got to send it to him tomorrow. That 100, I told him 100 and book with me, and of course I told him there's other ways you can earn a few things. But as soon as I said that, they were like, oh, okay. And so hopefully, everything will work out on that. But that flyer I know is on your website, so I got to
Yeah.
go pull it.
100 free to book with me. Yes.
Yeah, and
Okay.
that's not what I normally work with, but for this situation, I thought it was ideal.
I do too. I think it's
Yeah.
wonderful. That's great, Christine. Thank you for sharing. Okay, Renee, for $147, 3 bookings next week. Reorders the website. You want to tell us anything about it, Renee? Congratulations.
Well, the sales were reorders, but I handed out skincare survey cards when I was traveling over to West Florida this weekend. So I
Okay.
met some new exciting ladies. So that was fun.
All right. Are you freezing?
I am. My husband is just. I'm sorry.
I'm over here sweating like a dog, and you like wrapped up like in a burqa over there.
I get that I'm at that age where I'm cold all the time.
You're cold all the time?
Yes.
Well, it's just hang on for a few years, sister. Okay. Sayla, 245 and 3 appointments this week. All right, Sayla, tell us about it. And Sayla had a big week last week too. If you want to tell us about last week too, Sayla.
Oh yeah. Well, this immediate past week, I did one face, and she was she's laid off right now, and so she bought a little bit, and then I had a few reorders. But I do have 3 appointments for this week that we're coming into. But the week before, I had 2 ladies that they came over on a Friday after they finished after they got off work, and we did the repair, we did everything, and they said, we'll take it all. Literally, they said, we'll take everything we tried, and they said, just deliver it to us on Monday, which I said, okay. Well, I knew the price that, I'm thinking, woo. So I got it all together. I printed out their ticket, their invoices, and they said, well, just text us and let us know. So one of them was like 528, and the other one was like 548. And so they worked at the same office. I didn't know this at the time, but side by side. So I texted them individually because I thought they were in separate offices. And then all of a sudden, one texts and says, uh-oh, I got to take some things off. And the other one says, I got to take some things off. So they took off about $200 each. But, I acted, I mean, I didn't make them feel bad. I just said, that is no problem at all. And I said, you could just add to what you've already got. Sometimes when they get so much, it's hard to keep up with it anyway, for
Yeah.
them to keep up with it. So I still sold, instead of 1,200, it was probably $850, but
Which is still awesome.
it was good.
That's
Still
magnificent.
awesome. Yeah, awesome, awesome.
Congratulations.
Okay, let's see. Jeannie says, I called Mary Kay. They said they're only transferring cell phone numbers. Yeah, I know. That's what we were talking about, Jeannie. Okay, Sandra Griffin, $200, and she has an appointment rescheduled. So tell us about that, Sandra.
Okay. Hey, everybody. So 200, I sold $200. One was, I do have one chemo kit that, that I'm going to order. And then I messaged my niece and then gave her a big little explanation, sent some pictures and stuff. And she's going to, kept looking at my phone to see, she's going to probably put it in tonight or tomorrow. So I'm going to have, I don't know how many she's going to do. Didn't give her, just whatever y'all could do. So that should be coming in for next week's orders. And then the other was, a lady found me on Facebook, and she was using Mary Kay. And she's from Atlanta. She has a daughter that lives here and all that good stuff. But anyway, she needed some lipsticks. So I delivered some lipsticks to her. And I thought I was going to facial her today, because she said she used to use it a long time ago, and whatever, you know how they say, the way she's probably a little sensitive. I said, girl,
Come on.
antioxidant, come on now. Or you need a time-wise repair, because she's like 50 something, late 50s or whatever.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I hadn't got her book down because she's really going back to Atlanta, but maybe we'll get together soon. But she ordered some lipsticks. And then I had a guy to order. He works at my attorney's office, and I've been kind of back and forth with him. He said, well, just bring me some cologne. I said, and just you pick it out for whatever you think your significant other would like. I'm thinking like, okay, I'll give you two choices. So I took the Domain, and then the high intensity sports, which those are my two
Those
favorites.
are the best.
I like the high intensity sport the best. So I told him I
Mhm.
like that best. So he's like, okay, I'll take it. And I put some on a cotton ball and let him smell it. And he's like, oh yeah, this smells good and everything. He said, I'm gonna be calling you. I said, because we got some, skincare and how, if you need gift items and stuff like that. So that was really good, because I was calling follow up on stuff, and I was gonna call you today. And he told me that. So basically just reorders in one chemo pack.
Awesome. Hey, did he ask if you was single too or no? I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
girl, I'm old enough to be his grandma, probably. Yeah, he's about 30, so
You might be looking for a sugar mama.
no, you got to have some money and not be working at the front desk at a lawyer's office.
Well, that is a good point.
No, ma'am.
Oh me. All right. Linda Roof, 157 in sales, at 68 cents. So Linda, tell us about that.
So that was it's from a customer, but she added some additional stuff that she hasn't used before. So I had put a sample in her bag. It was that satin body scrub, and so she's like, "Oh, I like how this smelled." And so then she wanted the body wash and the lotion, and so and then she actually found out she was pregnant. So then she wanted to change some of her skincare routine, because she didn't want anything that had retinol in it. So she needed to change her skincare routine. So she added some other things onto that order then. And so that's what that order was.
Okay.
So
Awesome, girl. Congratulations. It's
Well,
always
thank
fun
you.
to sell something, isn't it?
I know,
Okay,
right?
Maureen, 4 bookings, 82 in sales, and hello, 3 interviews. Come on.
Yep, I had 4 faces last week. 2 were brand new from lead jars that I got, and then we had reorders, but they both got on a skincare, which I'm focusing on that to make sure I'm getting skincare customers, not just mask, oil for eye makeup remover, and a mascara. That's fine, but I'm saying the words. So I'm going to recommend that you go ahead and at the very minimum start with the cleanser and the moisturizer, because that's really what your face needs.
Absolutely.
And I'm saying those words. I wasn't saying those words before. And I'm also making sure that every single person either hears from me or gets something from me, and then I follow up on this interview, because the full circle is where it's at.
Awesome. Awesome, Maureen. Okay, let's see here. Deborah Barrett. Deborah Barrett. Three
Hey.
faces, a booking, a new recruit, a scheduled debut party, and she sold $110 at another facial book and made new contacts from Dublin. So, Deborah, you had a big week. Tell us about it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to book somebody right now. They said, add them as a team member right now. So yeah, we went to a wedding. You know, I told you it was in beautiful Dahlonega, and I knew, it was my niece. But I also had some women that they knew my girls growing up that were at the wedding, and they all live in Dublin. And so I'm so excited about, there's like 8 of them. I would love to be present. I may do a Facebook party. I don't know yet. So anyway, the booking is tomorrow. You met the girls that are having the booking. I had 3 faces last Thursday. And one was a recruit, and we're looking at her debut party. I'm not quite sure if it's Thursday. I'm hoping it's going to be, but the girls are having a party. We have 6 right now coming tomorrow
Awesome.
in Wiggum. So she's not through getting, RSVPs.
All right.
And I only saw, it was reorders. I know they wanted to buy more Thursday, but they're like, we want everything. And I need to get my mom here because I know what she wants. And
Yeah.
so I'm just hoping tomorrow night it's going to be.
Yeah. It's going to be amazing, Deborah. It's going to be amazing.
Mhm.
And welcome to the Boss Babe Call. We're just wrapping up our unit meeting real quick. I know we did have a great time. Me, Ricky,
Hey.
Jennifer. Who said hey? Donna. Anyway, and Deborah, we all were doing we had a big thing in Thomasville, and we had a great time. I had 2 faces, but I also sold a bunch of this chemo kits. So I sold $2,309 last week. 1,300 of it was the chemo care kits, and 1,000 was from my sales. And I got a team member as well. So we're excited about that. It feels good to move product, y'all, doesn't it? And then I had to place another order for some more stuff. So it always feels good, and just really to be together with the Thomasville crew. I'm always fired up after I leave y'all. They're just the greatest. And I was thinking today, and Deborah and I'll talk. I think we just need to have a regularly scheduled, like every other week, have a little meeting and do some product, on guests. So
Didn't you already schedule one for the 11th, November 11th, 14th? When was it?
Yes, I did. As a matter of fact, I'm ahead of myself. It's
We
the
love
11th. Yes, it is. Okay,
Y'all all
awesome.
come.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. I know everybody didn't get to say something, but it's good to see